Is your ex done with you? Well, here's the thing. Done is a relative term. Done with you right now? Yes, absolutely. But you knew that, so you can't be shocked. Done with you forever? That's a different question. If no one ever got back together because every dumper was always done forever, then I wouldn't have been able to help hundreds of people get their ex back over the years, right? So, short term, yes, they're done. Long term, who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back or to get over your ex. And welcome back, my beautiful no contact army. Have you been a good little soldier? Remember our slogan: we don't react, we do no contact. And we use the Silencio app to help you stay in no contact. And the link to that is underneath every single video and podcast. And to read our No Contact Army manual, go to nocontactsecrets.com, where you can read 2 free chapters before you purchase the book. So, why is it possible that your ex isn't completely done with you? Well, it's because people change their minds. They do it all the time. And as I talked about in my video, how to easily get your ex back, whenever someone breaks up with you, they're not 100% certain about the breakup. They're not 100% on board about breaking up with you either. There's usually a tug of war between their head and their heart. However, they're at least 51% certain, because otherwise they wouldn't have broken up with you, right? But that gives you 49% to work with, depending on their interest level. And I will put the link to that video in the upper right-hand corner on YouTube. So they may think they're done, but that's because they're only at stage 1 of the breakup. And in my video about the 7 stages a dumper goes through, I take you through their thought process as time goes by after the breakup. And of course, the first stage, as many of you know, is relief. So they're not getting back with you 2 weeks after the breakup or even a month after the breakup, because they're still in the relief stage. And by the way, I'll put the link to that video also in the upper right-hand corner on YouTube. But if you give them enough time and space, most people are going to hear from their ex between days 45 and 60, which I talk about in yet another video. I have a lot of videos, which is the 60-day no contact rule. And people are always shocked when they do actually hear from their ex between days 45 and 60, because they figure, nope, too much time has passed. Well, no, actually, that's the sweet spot. Everyone wants to hear from their ex in 2 weeks, and that's just not going to happen unless it was a fake breakup. But of course, it rarely is. And of course, I'll put the link to that video in the upper right-hand corner also. So 99% of the time, you cannot get them back immediately, but you can certainly push them further away by trying to get them back immediately. It's way better to go slow and increase the likelihood of them getting back with you than trying to speed things up, and in doing so, pushing them away even further. Trying to rush to get them back because you can't handle the anxiety of the breakup is just going to slow things down. If you're going through a breakup, you have to make peace with the fact that it's not going to happen right away, and that you will have to go through a period of no contact where you will think that you will never hear from them again. Everyone who's been dumped, they think, oh, they're never getting back with me. I'll never hear from them again. And then one day, usually when you least expect it, boom, there they are. However, if you make the classic mistakes of always being available and being ready and willing to talk to them, constantly reassuring them that you want them back and you love them, then you're just getting in your own way. You're your own worst enemy. They already know you love them because you're not the one who wanted the breakup. The problem is that they no longer love you. Or even if they do, their interest level has gone below 50 and they feel that life will be better without you. So unless you cheated or took them for granted, constantly declaring your love, buying gifts and flowers, I'm talking to the guys, you know who you are, and blowing up their phone is going to backfire. Breakup dynamics and relationship dynamics are usually opposites. So the things that you would do and say during a relationship are not what you should be doing and saying during a breakup. So shut up. Now, when they break up with you, they're very confident that they can get you back at any time. So by staying quiet, by doing no contact, you throw a monkey wrench into their plans, and now they're not so sure. They didn't expect you to be silent, and yet you are. So they start to doubt whether they could even get you back. Let silence do the dirty work for you. Because if they can be wrong about you reaching out to them, they're going to wonder, what else could they possibly be wrong about? Maybe they're wrong about the breakup. And that's where the shift happens. So just because they say they're done, or they say that they're done, that doesn't mean it's forever. Yes, right now they're done, but once you leave them alone and they see that they don't feel the way they thought they were going to feel after the breakup, they don't feel better, they miss you, they're not meeting anyone they're interested in, they're experiencing the negative consequences of the breakup, that's when they're going to realize that maybe they're actually not done. Okay? So now I want to hear from you. How long have you been in no contact and how is it going? And if you would like my help to get your ex back, you can reach me at theartoflove.net/coaching and we will send you the rates. They are not on the website. And the direct link to that is underneath every single video and podcast. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. If you're listening to this as a podcast and you want to help the show, then just download this episode. And finally, remember, love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.